Hi everyone, class 8. This is Rashid Khan from LPM School, Gola Bazar, Gorakhpur. Here we have to discuss on the topic given as the electroplating. As you know, the chemical effect of an electric current through which we have to try to make an set a criteria, that is the application of an electrolysis. In what does mean in what we can say in case of electrolysis, in the process of electrolysis, when there is an electrolyte in which the electric current is supplied, the constituent particles of the particular material is deposited over the other object, or you can say other conductor. This one is called as electrolysis. So by the process of electrolysis, there will be the first application on that coating of a metal or covering of a metal from another conducting material or from the metal by the using electric current pass through this. This one is called as the electroplating. Coating of one object or one conducting material to the other conducting material, that is called as the electroplating. What does electroplating means? Composed of, what is actually mean? So here we have to go through that. In case of electroplating, we will know that if there is one material wants to be coated from the other one, or might be you can say if the one metal is coated with another metal, so this can be only possible by the means when an electric current to pass through them. In an electric conductor or in electrolyte, when the electric current passes, there will be this decompositions of the constituent material is deposited over another object by the passing through the electric current. Then it is called as a electroplating. Electroplating is a process of what? To conduct the electricity and deposited their constituent material to its part, that is in term we can say the electroplating. So in this concern, what will happen? Suppose if there is material to be, if a material to be coated with, so there might be two terminals are taken as electrode. This is what we can call electrode. First one is positive, second one is negative, and that is called as anode, and this one is called as cathode. So what will happen when an electric current is allowed to pass through it? What will happen? There is an electrolyte by which the electric current can get flows. So what will happen in that particular cases? The electric current pass by this when an electric current continuously passes. So there will be the decomposition of material takes place, and it is the electrolyte. Suppose if it is the copper rod, so the both rod will have the same, that is a copper rod as an electrode, and the material which is flowed in the form of electrolyte, that are called as copper sulfate, CuSO4, that is copper sulfate. So what will happen actually? Due to this criteria, this copper is deposited over there this one. So if it has the iron, or might be aluminum or any other else, so the deposition of these copper, after getting decomposition, these copper metals get deposited over there and form a layer, that is a coating. This one is coating of one metal from another metal by applying the electric current. This electric current, when applied into an electrolyte, that means in which the electric current can pass through. So this one is called as a copper sulfate. So here is a deposition takes place over there, and this is known as electroplating. This is called as a electroplating. By this means the depositions of layer or depositions of constituent material takes place by the applying of electric current. So this one we can say it is an electroplating. In this electroplating, the simple method by which the electroplating is done. Suppose in place of this rod, if there is another material like keys or spoons are there in. Suppose if there is a spoon, stainless steel, spoon, and if it is it has to be electroplated. So where it should be placed? It should be placed at negative terminal. So remember one thing always, the object to be electroplated which is held on to the negative terminal or towards the cathode. If there is another material placed has to be electroplated, so that one is already also put on the particular cathode. Why? Because mostly the metal they are known as to give the electrons. That means they always donate the electrons. So in that particular form, the donated form are get deposited over the layer on the spoon. Now this can be deposited layer over there. So this one is known as this is the deposition of layer form. So that is called as electroplating. It is termed as electroplating. Why? Because this one is the plate or rod of copper rod, so it will get decomposes after getting electric current passed through, and this can be stuck over there as a coat or a layer. So that is called as electroplating, forming a or coated formation of a coat over the surface of the stainless spoon due to the electric charges or due to the electric current. So that one is called as a electroplating. In other segments, if you want to if another material is to be taken, so that must be taken as suppose it is, if it is key, so that could already be, so that could also be placed at cathode, and that must be covered up or layered or coated by another material by the help of electric current to pass through them of about copper. So the copper get deposited over the outer layer by the complete decomposition with the help of electric current. So this can be coated by now the copper. Suppose is something else, so that could also be placed over the cathode. So the material that has to be electroplated, it is put over the cathode, and the material by which the electroplating is done, that should be measured or that should be kept over the anode. By this we can complete the electroplating. This is about the electroplating. We have now uses of electroplating. What are the different uses of electroplating? In this sequence we have to say there might be only two criteria to be used as electroplating. There is the two criteria by which the electroplating is done. That is what? That is to protect the metal First one is to protect the metal that is underneath. To protect the metal underneath, either to protect and either maybe to protect as the protective or decorative or attractive, to make it more attractive, to protect the metal that underneath, and to protect or to produce as the attractive. Are these methods are only due to which the metals should be protected, or might be metal make more attractive. So in this concern the electroplating is done. What are the uses of these electroplating? The electroplating is now used in the different forms, like to protect from rusting, the electroplating is done. Second, to make more attractive, and last one, to protect from rusting, to make more attractive, or to give a shine appearance, or protect from branding. These are all the characteristics or property by which it can be used. In most cases it is to be used in another forms, like for the utensils or for the different pots material, or might be the most metals, or they can be used in the different household activities. The electroplating type of the electroplating can be done. Mostly this can be done by protecting the metal from getting rusted or from getting weathering, or might be the harmful impact of the environment. That's all about. We will talk about to the next.